Welcome. This is the experiment to checking the errors of observation of voltmeter by potentiometer. Observation measured from the voltmeter is errorful due to different requirements such as inbuilt mechanical errors, parallax error, unsymmetrically in the spring of voltmeter. Here, the potentiometer can help to identify the precise value of voltmeter reading. So, aim of this apparatus is to calibrate the given low range voltmeter using potentiometer and to draw calibration and correction graphs. The apparatus records are potentiometer, battery, Daniell cell, galvanometer, high resistance, rheostat, jockey and voltmeter. Formula to calculate the voltage and corrected voltage: V dash equal to L by L naught into 1.08 volt. Corrected voltage Vc equal to V dash minus V volt, where L is balancing length for voltmeter reading in centimeter. L naught or L0 is the balancing length when Daniell cell is connected. V is voltmeter reading. So this is the circuit diagram. First we have to calibrate the given potentiometer using the Daniell cell. After that we can calibrate our given voltmeter. So in this circuit, the AB is the potentiometer. The above of potentiometer we can call it this as a primary circuit. The below of this potentiometer AB is secondary circuit. The primary circuit consists of battery, key and rheostat, and the secondary circuits of the first calibration of potentiometer consist of Daniell cell, galvanometer and high resistance which is connected to jockey. The given potentiometer is calibrated by using the standard EMF of Daniell cell. Then after calculating this one, then we will calibrate the given voltmeter using the second circuit. In this circuit, we have modified the secondary circuit alone. The primary circuit didn't change anything when compared to the first circuit. Second circuit, we have connected voltmeter alone, and which is directly connected to the jockey. We can measure or we can calibrate using the particular instrument. So this is the tabulation. So first we have calculated the balancing length when Daniell cell is connected, L naught, so which is from the first circuit. Then the below of this tabulation will be used for the second circuit. This is the experimental arrangements. This is the A, this is the B. So this is the potentiometer. So here RH, this is the battery, this is the Daniell cell, and this is the galvanometer, high resistance box, and which is connected to the jockey. There is a single string is connected from A to B, which is also connected as like as this one, which is. Then in this circuit, we must careful about how to take the readings from here. So in this potentiometer, we have two scales. One is start from here and another one is start from opposite side. And also here we have 10 rows of string, and if you are measure the values from the odd row, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 etc. If the reading will be taken from odd row, we will use the upper scale. If the reading will be taken from even rows, we will use the lower scale. First row, we will directly write the answer from here. If the reading will be taken from the second string, you should add 100 with this value. So say for example, if you are take from 6 to 1, you just add 500 plus this value. This is the way to take the readings or balancing length from this potentiometer. After connections are made, first you should check whether the circuit is working or not. Here, these are all the connections are made like this one. So this is the galvanometer. So this is a high resistance box. Here the jockey. When a jockey is pressed at the first string or nearby A, you can see a one side deflection at the galvanometer. At the same time, if the jockey is moved to this is the first string or nearby A, it's a left side. Then if the jockey is pressed on the nearby B or last string, it shows the right side, opposite side deflection, whether it may be left or right. So opposite deflection. So from the opposite deflection, we can easily identify the circuit is working. If it shows one side, same side deflection, we have some mistakes in the circuit diagram. So you should check the circuit. Now our circuit is working. Then we can proceed our experiment. So first we have calculate the L0 value. I move the jockey from A to B. Then already we know the first string shows the left side deflection and the last string shows the right side deflection. When I move from here to there, the galvanometer is going to null deflection. So it's a zero deflection at this position. So this is from the eighth string. So 8th string, this is the position at which the galvanometer shows the null deflection. Just to see our arrow mark. So this is the position at which the galvanometer is going to null deflection. So this is the value of L0. This is the 8th string. So we should add 700 plus this value. So it's a even number. So even. So the reading should be taken from the lower scale. As already we know, lower scale. So lower scale shows the value of 73.9. So as it is belongs to 8th string, so we have 773.9 centimeter is the L0 value. So following this one, we will go to the next one. So this is the value of L0. Then after that, in the primary circuit, you should not change the position of this rheostat. So this is the very important. Now our potentiometer is calibrated. Then we will go to the calibration of our given voltmeter. We just replace the secondary circuit as per the circuit diagram 2. Then the voltmeter is connected to the secondary circuit and remaining all the parts are Daniell cell, galvanometers are removed and the voltmeter is directly connected to the jockey. After connected this one, if you are move the jockey from A, then the voltmeter shows a deflection. So it starts from 0 and it is moving as per our voltage potential difference across the AB. Here I have stopped the position at 0.1. So this is a low range. This is 0 to 3 voltage range of voltmeter. This is the position of the voltmeter value 0.1. So you just note down the reading as per our condition. You can measure the value. Next, I just continue the moving. Then I have stopped the position at 0.2. So this is the position of 0.2. Then I just move to the next position. It's a 0.3. I stop the movement of jockey at 0.3. So this slide, it shows the value of the 0.3. Right? So this is the third string, and as per the condition you can note down the reading. Then this is the 0.4. Next, I reached 0.4. So this is the position at which 0.4. So now it is on the fourth string. Now it's a 0.5. So you can take the reading from here. So this is the balancing length for 0.5. Next, 0.6. So this is the 0.6 value. Just note down the value. Note down the balancing length as per the condition. Then this is the 0.7. This is the value. You just note down. So where our jockey is here, so this is our jockey is here. So this is the value. You just note down. Then this is the 0.7. So this is the 0.9. So we can continue. If you are doing experiment in your laboratory, you can move up to the end or as per our reading. So this is the final value in this experiment. We will tabulate all the values here. So L0 when Daniell cell is connected, then this is the serial number, then this is the voltmeter reading, then this is the balancing length as we measured from the experiment. Then we will calculate by using the formula L by L0 into 1.08. 1.08 is the EMF of Daniell cell. Then corrections, we have subtract the value of calculated voltage to voltmeter. So the correction voltage should be V dash to V alone. So if there is any negative values or arises, you should also keep the negative values here. Then finally, we will draw the calibration and correction graphs. So from this one we can observe the errors occur in the given low range voltmeter. Thank you.